Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's grammar lesson will focus on the grammatical structure be plus to infinitive. I have chosen this topic following a request from a subscriber, so thank you very much for that, and if anyone has any video requests, please do comment them below. In this lesson, we will only focus on be plus to infinitive with the simple present tense of the verb to be. In other lessons, we can expand on this. I think it's better to learn grammar slowly so that it's less overwhelming. We will learn how the structure looks and when it is used. It is important to note that this is an advanced structure and quite old-fashioned, so it is mainly used in specific contexts. We can start by breaking the structure into parts so that it is easier to understand. Let's start with the simple present tense conjugation of the verb to be. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, they are. As you probably know, the infinitive is the basic form of the verb. It is easily recognized because it is preceded by to. For example, to play and to go. Therefore, the simple present tense of the verb to be plus the infinitive to play is I am to play, you are to play, he is to play, we are to play, they are to play. Similarly, the simple present tense of the verb to be plus the infinitive to go is I am to go, you are to go, he is to go, we are to go, they are to go. This be plus to infinitive structure refers to the future in both spoken and written English. In spoken English, the structure is used to discuss formal arrangements, for direct and indirect commands, and within conditional sentences to discuss the preconditions for something to happen. In written English, the structure is used to express near certainty about what will happen in the future. When talking about future plans or events, you are probably used to using the present continuous tense, be plus going to plus the infinitive, or the future simple tense. I am tidying my room this weekend. I am going to tidy my room this weekend. I will tidy my room this weekend. You are going to do your homework after school. You will do your homework after school. Next week, she is singing for the Queen. Next week, she is going to sing for the Queen. It is going to rain. We are going to wash our hands before dinner. We will wash our hands before dinner. They are meeting tomorrow. They are going to meet tomorrow. They will meet tomorrow. However, in certain contexts, you might use the be plus to infinitive structure instead. Direct commands. In English, when a parent tells a child to do something, They often use an imperative, a command. Tidy your room. Do your homework. Wash your hands. They might add please. Tidy your room, please. Do your homework, please. Wash your hands, please. Teachers might also use imperatives when speaking to their pupils. Put away your books, please. However, when using the second person pronouns, you singular and you plural, the be plus to infinitive structure functions as an alternative to an imperative. Tidy your room becomes you are to tidy your room. You are to do your homework. You are to wash your hands. So when and why do we use this structure instead of an imperative? When to use it? Firstly, it is important to note that this structure should only be used by familiar figures of authority. For example, a parent to their child, or a teacher to their young students. This is because it would be rude or inappropriate to tell someone they are to do something unless you are in some way responsible for them or their well-being. This structure can simply be used as an alternative to an ordinary imperative. Go to sleep now. You are to go to sleep now. Stop playing video games. You are to stop playing video games. Be kind to your sister. You are to be kind to your sister. However, you might use this structure as an alternative to an imperative to place emphasis on the second person pronoun or on the verb to be. You are to wash your hands before dinner. You are to wash your hands before dinner. Perhaps you have 2 children, and one of them has been playing in the garden, so they have mud on their hands. The other one's hands are clean, so you address the one with muddy hands and you say, you are to wash your hands before dinner. Perhaps you have a child who is complaining about washing their hands. I don't want to wash my hands. I'm not going to. You could reply by saying, you are to wash your hands, highlighting your authority over them. Indirect commands with the be plus to infinitive structure can be demonstrated by using the other pronouns. I, he, she, it, we, and they. The same rule applies regarding being a familiar figure of authority. Dad says I am to tidy my room. Mum says we are to wash our hands. Don't forget that you can contract the pronoun and the verb to be. Dad says she's to miss the party. Miss James says they're to go to the headmaster's office. Without the be plus to infinitive structure, these sentences might read, Dad says I need to tidy my room. Mum says we must wash our hands. Dad says she has to miss the party. Miss James says they have to go to the headmaster's office. Another situation in which you could use the be plus to infinitive structure in spoken English is within a conditional sentence when discussing the preconditions for something to happen. For example, if I am to catch the train, I need to leave now. If you are to win the award, you must take it more seriously. If we are to make a big difference, we need to make a small one first. If they are to have a baby, they need to move house. Another example of when be plus to infinitive is regularly used is in formal writing, such as newspaper headlines, to show what will certainly happen in the future. Let's look again at some of our earlier example sentences. Next week she is to sing for the Queen. It is to rain tomorrow. They are to meet tomorrow. I have managed to find some similar headlines online. Shirley Bassey to sing for the Queen at Star-Packed 90th birthday extravaganza. You may know that newspapers often shorten headlines by missing out verbs, for example. In this headline, they have missed out is. So in its full form, it would read, Shirley Bassey is to sing for the Queen. This is an example of the be plus to infinitive structure. The article goes on to say, the Tiger Bay star will join big names, emphasising that they are discussing a future event. Warmer weather to return, despite reports of superstorm hitting UK, Met Office says. Warmer weather is to return. Be plus to infinitive. The article continues with, the UK will see typical spring weather, again demonstrating that they are talking about the future. Parliament to meet tomorrow. This is short for Parliament is to meet tomorrow. This structure is often used in spoken news broadcasts too, when announcing formal or official arrangements. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and that this structure now makes a bit more sense to you. I will expand on the grammar next week, but for now, have a lovely weekend and thank you for watching. Bye!